Smiley for Fox Movie Channel, here in Hollywood at the Grauman's Chinese Theater for the world premiere of the 20th Century Fox release, All About Steve. Sandra Bullock plays Mary, a smart but sheltered woman who goes on a blind date with news cameraman Steve, played by Bradley Cooper. Convinced he is the love of her life, Mary trails around the country after Steve, hoping to win his heart. Reporter Hartman Hughes, played by Thomas Haydenchurch, decides to mess with them, egging Mary on, causing Steve more and more distress. Sandra Bullock not only stars in All About Steve, she is also a producer. She and the other filmmakers were challenged with finding unique actors who could portray the distinctive, interesting, and quirky characters in the script. We asked the cast and crew about the process of finding the right actor for the right role. What was it that each actor brought to the table in their audition or in the idea of casting them that made you want to cast that person?
Yeah, that's a good point, because they are all big, unique characters. Like Bradley came in audition. He just threw away some lines that maybe you could play big or whatever, but he just sort of muffled them away, and that made it really funnier.
You can't stay here.
But you said...
I'm a guy. We say things we don't mean.
Bradley didn't just sort of get it. He came and auditioned. And we were in the same scene, the sort of sexy scene with all the actors. And so I'd heard it dozens and dozens of times. And he came in and just made it really funny. And so I was looking for someone who was really funny. And then we showed the tape to a few other people, and the girls were just like, oh my God, like that. So I was like, oh, hello. Like, the funniest guy is actually the best looking guy. So that was not very hard. You know, it's not rocket science.
It does it?
Okay, we could do that.
And he can't help it if he's considerably older than Vasquez.
By older, he means experienced, Marlboro Man handsome.
Thomas Haydenchurch, is a big, strong presence, and he comes in and owns that part. He didn't want to just be a sort of imitation of someone. He wanted to own it. He didn't see it himself to begin with. And then we talked to him, and he was like, yeah, maybe if I wore combat trousers, I'm more like that kind of like a guy who always thinks they're in dangerous situations. And slowly he was like building this character.
You know what I see in those big, beautiful eyes?
Like semilunar secretions? That's in my eye.
When you're casting as a producer, what do you look for specifically for each role?
Something that you don't expect. Or my favorite, Ken Jeong, his name is Angus, an Irishman. 50-year-old Irishman. And guess who was best for the role? Ken Jeong.
For the love of God, stop tanning. You look like a cheese nip. You look like a wrinkled peach.
And then like Ken Jeong, no one can be like, oh, that's the poor man's Ken Jeong. That's Ken Jeong,
Mary is not a psycho. You're the psycho.
Stop, please! Moon pies! Want to go half speed?
Sandy was already cast, so that was pretty easy.
Hello.
Call's been resolved.
Sandra Bullock, as producer, was very smart to cast Sandra Bullock as the lead character. Why was that such a smart casting choice?
Good that way. Well, look, Sandy, we go back to Speed, and you just, that's a long way back. It was her first major role that I'm aware of, and I mean, look, she's now a comedic icon. She's got that great comedic energy, and she's quirky and yet adorable and endearing. When you have a character like that, that's, let's face it, she's a bit off, you need someone that the audience is invested in, emotionally invested in, that they want her to win, that they love her for all her craziness, and they want to see it work out for her.
I think she wanted to be in it and then produce it because she wanted to remain true to the eccentricities of the character.
Ask her why she's following me, please.
Why are you stalking him?
No, I'm not stalking. Stalking's an obsessive pursuit of prey.
Sorry, but you're kind of following alongside his van.
Casting is tough, but when you get it and you can fight for things and it works, that's really good. It's usually not who you think it's going to be. Usually people come in and read and you go, oh, that was nice. And then someone comes in and completely blows you away. That's just, and those are the best. Those are the people you go, I cannot wait for the world to see you because we knew it first.
Oh, you okay?
Clearly, the filmmakers behind All About Steve worked hard to create the perfect cast. For Fox Movie Channel, I'm Tava Smiley. Thanks for watching.